are gone. I did that. What are you trying to tell me to do? They're like, we're just trying to help. I'm like, I don't need.
You're creating purgatory that's like this right now, but now it's getting bigger.
And with the right lighting and some big rim glasses, like, you don't know. My boss doesn't know today.
I mean, I had to zoom in and look to see if they were there. And really, like you said, with the glasses, you can kind of hide it a little bit.
Right? Yeah.
But you also so like
it was like, what was it, 3 or 4 days?
Wait,
yeah,
sorry.
Actually.
Sorry. Wait, when was this? How long did this take to grow back to that level? Did you say 3 to 4 days?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When we kicked off the campaign, it was 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Maybe.
I got a strong brow line, man. I don't know.
And he took our first press release. It was a video called Channel 7 or Channel...
Fox 31.
Oh, it was Fox 31.
So, like, who wants to do the video? And, like, I don't know who decided. And Dustin's like, I'll do it. I'm like, that makes most sense. So he took it. Like, the angle was like this. He had his, like, glasses on right here, so you couldn't see it. I'm like, okay, perfect angle. Well played, Dustin.
Well, and then, like, the slight little video quality change just from being on a FaceTime. Like, it was all perfect. No one knew. Even Jack was like, dude, I'm very impressed. Yeah.
We knew.
So I guess now you'll have this, not necessarily like a cult following, but like a following of, do-gooders and people that want to help. It's kind of like the Shea Serrano story I don't know if y'all know who Shea is. He's a writer for The Ringer, but he's doing something similar where he, and just, in turn helps out others. But y'all have gone this new creative route. Like, let's see what dumb shit we can get our friends to do. This is like, y'all kind of like parlaying this a little bit with Jackass. So you'll have some stupid shit in line. Like, let's see if we can get a couple grand. Like, I'll shave my head or dye my hair pink or something along those lines.
That's the other thing. Like, no one's cutting a dude's hair these days. So it's like, why not just shave our heads next and continue to move forward? I mean,
that's
my
a good idea, actually.
My barber's not taking appointments till like mid-May. So
I mean, I couldn't shave my head, but if y'all can find something like cool to do that's like in the middle, I got 2 years of this lettuce. I'm not letting it go.
Well, Ethan and Dustin, should we make them a friendly wager? I'll throw $100 on it, Kip.
I mean,
I got 100 on it.
Get a pretty high fucking number. My skull looks rough. It looks like I was dropped in my head a couple times. But we can find something fun to do. I'll do a polar plunge or skinny dip in Lake Dillon, something, that spreads social awareness. I don't know if you can swim in Lake Dillon. I don't think they allow that, but same concept. But don't think it's something creative that doesn't involve my hair. I'm all about it.
We have been thinking about ways to like drive new donations because none of us have been in this space before, right? We just have a great network. That's what kind of makes it. And we were just chatting yesterday. We're like, all right, we're going to see this lull. We're going to have probably ebbs and flows of people who are interested, and it's all going to just depend on how creative we are. So yeah, we'll come up with a great bet. We'll drive some viewers your way, and we'll figure out how to raise a little bit of money. God, I can already see Scott's gears turning. He's like, oh, I got the perfect. He can't shave his head, but.
I mean, shit. He said he just threw out a 3 digits. He's like, I'll throw 100 on it. Fuck it. Let's see Kip shave his head. We'll see if Chris will do it. My co-host has longer hair than I do. But the stoner motif may be gone. I'll start looking like somebody that hangs out in Charlottesville or something like that. Maybe I can dye it or do a mohawk.
You're just pissing all over the U.S. right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm out here in Colorado. I can do the fuck. And we're in quarantine. What's someone going to do? Like send me hate mail? Yeah. Don't send me anthrax. At least it'd be something fun to do.
Don't mistake me.
I'd end up snorting it on accident. But, oh well.
Yeah. Whoops.
All right, guys. So, again, I think I may have missed it when I was doing my headphones. I was trying to if folks want to donate without watching you shave your eyebrows, if they just have it in the goodness of their heart, how can my listeners or followers go and make a donation to contribute to y'all's fund?
Yeah, hopping on GoFundMe. GoFundMe Lunches for Clinicians is the best route. It's got a bunch of content on there. Actually, if you scroll back in the comments, you can see Dustin with freshly shaved eyebrows. So make sure to check that out. Amy throws some money. Yeah, that was my girlfriend that put that on there. And I know stuff can be tight these days. For folks, there's people that have lost their jobs. There's people that are being furloughed. Oh, there we go, right there.
Look like a fucking ghoul.
Look like a knuckle.
I don't know. I'm kind of place you, but you kind of look like a villain in some sort of movie, like a
Harry
game.
Potter or something, like Voldemort.
Yeah.
It's like
Voldemort.
Mexican brother.
But yeah, just contributing what you can and sharing within your own network is awesome. And, if you got listeners that are all over the country, chances are we have a chapter or a group that's local. So, we're all, a bunch of us are under the banner head of Lunches for Clinicians, but there's a bunch of other groups that are out there, so that's the best way to.
Nice. So shout out to our New York family, our New Orleans family. We know y'all are struggling. Those are two of our cities that we've done road trips and events up there. So I'll be sure to
cool.
shout out to Jeremy and Jacob and all those guys. And then
my brother's actually running the NYC chapter of Lunches for Clinicians.
Perfect.
So, and they're getting hit super hard right now. So
it's been a tough couple of weeks. So, I mean, especially for those cats up there. So I feel for them.
It looks bad.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a couple questions for you. I would be remiss if I didn't do my usual questions since I have y'all here and y'all can't go anywhere and you don't have an excuse to unless DoorDash calls. We're going to ask some of y'all's favorite restaurants, and then let's talk maybe the favorite restaurants of the hospitals. Do y'all go, maybe we'll do it by regions. Do y'all shop around Swedish, and then we'll go up to St. Anthony's? Or what are some of the favorite restaurants y'all like to feed yourselves, and then some that y'all like to feed your friends over at the hospitals?
Take a
Who
D.
wants to go first?
You got it.
Man, so I can go breakfast, lunch, dinner, I think. So I think favorite restaurant breakfast wise that I've actually tapped on the shoulder twice for help because their kitchen's just capable of being pretty agile, and the food that they make, even though it's again one of my favorite dishes, is probably low overhead for them. So with the Medical Center of Aurora and then their ED down in Centennial, we tapped on the shoulder of Mark and his wife at One Fold.
Dude,
One Fold over,
so fucking good.
Oh,
so good.
My God. And everything's $8 right now. No matter what's on the menu, $8 out the door.
I don't know if you're an Uptown Tap, but I'm 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I'm 6 blocks from there. I go over there all the damn time.
I'm a block south at 17th and Franklin. So I literally walk that alley between Dos Santos and One Fold all the time. So yeah, they've been great to work with because they just build some fire ass breakfast burritos, some great bacon fried rice bowls. And then they've gone as far as so one of the caveats here is we have to have everything individually wrapped when we actually go to deliver to one of the health systems or hospitals, because you don't really want a communal area for everyone to congregate in and pass germs and whatnot. So they've been great in individually wrapping everything, providing utensils, kind of all the basics that you might miss, just the little nuances. They're really, really good at keeping up about. So One Fold for breakfast. We haven't leveraged Hop Alley yet, but we have just delivered Uncle. We just delivered Uncle to I don't have the details up.
Was that Denver Health?
It might have been Denver Health. So Hop Alley for dinner.
Dude, that's just slaps. This is like a premium meal here. Y'all talking? These are like my spots. I don't know if you're playing into me for that.
No. Those are that's my breakfast and dinner. And that's the thing. So Meg, one of our teammates, Megan, has been just an amazing networker amongst the whole service and restaurant industry. So once she got Hop Alley and Uncle involved, we're like, whoa, those are $20 a piece meals. That's going to throw our budget over if we're trying to serve 300 people at a time. And we're not going to these guys and asking for a deal. They're just understanding the cause and then breaking their price down a little bit to help, kind of bridge that gap of feeding a bunch of kind of frontliners en masse without charging up 3x the bills. So I'm going to have to think about lunch.
You can sit on it. Don't worry about it. So
yeah.
Scott and Ethan are pretty fucked.
One Fold Hop Alley.
Yeah, way to set the fucking bar, Dustin. Jesus.
Yeah.
This is Chicago, man. We know food.
Yeah.
I'll throw in a lunch spot. If you need a lunch spot, I got a lunch spot for you.
Go for
Hey,
it.
Kip, have you been to 11? Have you been to 11 Deli?
I don't know if I have. I don't think I can
Dude,
say I have.
They're awesome. They have hands down the best Reuben I've ever eaten in my life. They make all their bread in-house, their dressing in-house. They smoke their pastrami in-house. Anthony, the guy that runs that place, is also a Som. So they do wine tastings. I mean, before all this shit went down, they do wine tastings every Friday. $20. All proceeds goes to a good cause, and you just come in and they're giving you 2-3 finger pours on these wine tastings, and you just get hammered. It's insane. It's the best.
Dude, that is okay. You got me sold. Now, obviously, nice glass of vino there, Dustin. I appreciate you. At least someone's drinking.
I had to rock the ratchet ass box wine too. Black box though, premium wine.
I'm a Boda Box guy. I know that our sponsors
got one in the back.
The Boda Box. I love that Red Volution. It's cheaper than the Vitacol, but the Vitacol is organic. So yeah, definitely use Stoned Appetit promo code. But yeah, great call. Love everyone's drinking. Ethan, that's actually a perfect spot. But now I want it like right now. I want to go do that event. Like I want to go give them $20 for them to pour me wine and feed me pastrami. Sounds like
it's so good. Yeah, I mean, you can get the Reuben in the meantime though. They're just over in the Golden Triangle, like 12th and Bannock. They're like right. That's where I live. Me and my girl live in that area. So
humble brag.
But yeah, they do an awesome job. Yeah. Weird flex, but okay.
Congrats on the sex during quarantine, asshole.
Yep.
Hanging out with my dog over here. We're almost out of peanut butter.
Same.
I like it. Okay, so you can still get Levin. I dig that. And then give me some other sleepers that you hit when it's not, or just what are some of your other hits that other folks may need to know about, Ethan? What are some other ones?
El Taco de Mexico is fantastic as well.
Wait, time out. Where?
El Taco de Mexico on Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I know. It took me a second. I was like, time out. Where is this place?
Yeah. They just won a James Beard. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, the line has been out there since they got the nod for like 2 months. I feel like, everyone's like bathing in that green chili. So
yeah.
That's a strong play. It sounds like y'all are pretty much y'all are well in tune with the food scene here in Colorado. Scott, it sucks that you went last in this snake draft because you're pretty screwed here.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hop Alley honestly was going to be mine, and then I actually just moved over west Federal, 2 streets removed. So I've been trying to hit all of the, smaller taco joints. Getting out of the winter season, I was doing a lot of pho. All of the number fuzz seem to be pretty fucking dope.
Dude, South Fetty is just like rich with like actual, like not Americanized of that
good
food.
Vietnamese. Yeah.
Not only the Asian food, but the Mexican food down there too is like, it's that real deal Holyfield shit. $1.50 a taco. No offense.
Oh yeah. Like I can't come to myself to pay $4.50 for like a small taco with like two toppings on it. So I want that authentic taco as well.
All right. You totally redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
That's a great call. And that reminds me, y'all mentioned Uncle and Hop Alley. So shout out to Tommy Lee, who's also a JBF nod. But he recommended, just because Star Kitchen is not doing dim sum, which is their usual sell on Saturdays and Sundays, they're still doing some really dank ass foods over there. So if y'all are down there, you can always call in some. It's not just dim sum. He gave a whole rundown in his episode of what to order. But that area is just popping. That's well called. God damn it! Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I know. Yep. Oh, yep. I would be remiss if I didn't throw a shout out to my boy Jason over at GQ Barbecue. Ooh. That's some of the best barbecue in Colorado.
Is that what we had last Friday?
Yeah. Yep. No, we had Frank's. We had Frank's last Friday.
Dude, GQ has the best chicken wings in Denver, hands down. That drive.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, you got something?
No. That was just a bold statement. I'll be a believer.
We closed the Hooters in Lakewood, so I just don't see who else could compete.
I'm going to go
speaking of Uptown
and get Applebee's on the list. Yeah. Applebee's over Hooters any day. They sing you happy birthday, man.
And I think it's happy hour all day at Applebee's. Maybe that's
dollar marks.
Yeah. All right, so do you have a chicken wing that you like that you want to combat against GQ? Because I'm pretty sure I think Jason won our chicken fight last year with that chicken wing.
I did, but then they started buying different quality chicken. I don't have one anymore. Post is probably
that's a strong one.
Best fried chicken that I've had. But I haven't had GQ barbecue either. So
GQ is great.
I like that. Okay, so the post is strong, and I think they actually just opened a new location. It's not necessarily the best time to do that, but just like in January, I think they did. So hopefully,
Vine Street. If you go to Vine Street and get their Tim style wings, those are fantastic. Secret menus, you got to ask for them.